Thank you. So I'm going to do a little bit, like I said, about annual eval. If you want the whole report, I'm happy to send it to you. But every year we do multiple surveys, interviews, focus groups, and look at other data. And here are the summary of the results from last year. And the two top are more like kind of positive things, and the last three are things we need to work on. Okay, so the first two, the mentorship network still effectively trains engaged students in how to be mentors. So we saw great results from our students and from the results of the mentoring. Mentors provide more value than they realize. This was a consistent finding. The students would grade higher than the mentors would grade themselves on how they did. And so mentors just underestimated how much value they were giving, and I think that's important. The three things that we got as feedback to work on, and some of the things we're going to talk about today are hopefully to address some of them. One was mentorship is most impactful when properly accessed and executed. So working on that access, working on supporting our mentors. And that leads to the next two. Many members recommend identifying more opportunities to connect with one another. So we're going to talk about Mighty Networks, and this is one way that we want to build that connection. Also, more support was asked for. So more support from CNMI, from us, that would improve the experience. So this is good feedback, it's feedback we want, so we can also improve. So I would say that you can see there's a focus on the mentor network, not director, not ITTN, and that will change. So the next survey will include all three programs and give us data on all three programs. Maybe go to the next slide. So two more charts just to kind of help you see the org charts. This is ITTN in the green and directors in the red. Just kind of showing you who our interview leads are, and you've met them. The meetings will be, and this has gone up to 60 actually today, this number. So the meetings will be 90 minutes and they will be on Tuesdays, right, Stephanie? Yes. And you will get more information about those. And in a minute, I have a slide about those, but just kind of seeing the big picture. And then same for director network. So we have our 4 leads. Meetings are 1 month. They're on Thursdays. I believe 1:30 in the afternoon. And we have, as I said, 70 directors across the state. I mentioned there'll be these breakout rooms, right? So we won't have a meeting of 70 people on one Zoom room, right? That probably would be hard. So we're going to have these different groups broken out into cohorts. Same with the infinite offer. Okay, next slide. So this is an awful looking slide and it has a lot of text. So I'll try and summarize it. I'm sorry for so much text, but it really is stuff that you should have already gotten in your emails. But I think it's important just to review it and have it in the slideshow. Like I said, ITTN 6 to 7:30 on Tuesdays, ECN 1:30 on Thursdays, $40 per meeting stipend for your attendance. And to get a stipend, you must attend all 4 meetings in the fall to get the December stipend, and then all 4 meetings in the spring to get the May stipend. If you miss 1 meeting, that's fine, but if you miss 2, you'll be contacted to be dropped. So we'll take that as lack of interest. One of the reasons why we're doing that is also to build that community, to address that concern about networking. If you're not there, then we can't create those connections and that networking. So this is a new policy, and also connected to that, we have, I think it dropped down to here, after the first 15 minutes, the meetings will close. So this is a new policy. We've instructed all our leads not to let people in after the first 15 minutes, again, to make that sacred space with that community for that time and to build that trust and connection. These groups are smaller than they have been in the past. There's the 15-minute grace period, but after that, the room will close. And then I think I said that. And then also attendance, just clarifying, this is not new, but I'm just saying it again because I think it's important to keep saying it. Attendance means your camera's on, you're present, you're actively engaged. So not driving, not cooking, not taking care of children. If you need to leave early, we ask that you not attend. Just again, keep that sacred space of that whole time. Just for your community and your peers and what that brings when you're all together. And I know personally from my own experience, when people leave, it leaves a hole. So we're trying to build that.
And let me just add, and make sure when you log in your meeting, change your name. put your name and last name. I don't wanna see iPhone, I don't wanna see email. Please change it to your name. Because if I don't see your name, then it's not, you weren't there. Please be sure to do that.
Maybe attendance. So this will all be coming in emails. I'd just like to have it in the slideshow. And then the next one is the mentor network. So if you're in the mentor network, this is the org chart showing you again. One thing that we did that was new is meetings used to be only on Tuesdays. And so again, to help accommodate people, and because I understand sometimes like baseball's on Tuesday or you have class on Tuesday. So we are now making the meeting on different days of the week so that you can be present. And then we have the breakout rooms of all the different leads on different days for the learning circle model. That's you stay with the same lead all year in a smaller group. We have a total of 87 mentors. A lot of the same stuff on this slide, so I will just summarize it, but for you all, you know which day you're meeting, if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because you signed up for that or you've been told. And if you haven't seen that email, you haven't been told, and in fact, all the cohorts have been posted on the wall over here. So not right now, but maybe later you can go look if you're not sure which night or who your lead is. Same thing about attendance, same thing that it will close after the first 15 minutes. You must attend all, and we'll call them MLC from Metro Learning Circles, all 8 you need to attend. Stipends will be for $500 per mentee in your classroom, limit 2, and $250 per mentee if you're doing it virtually, but there's a limit of 4. So really, it's a cap of $1,000 per term for being a mentor. Can you mix it up? Could you do like 1 in person and 2 on virtual? Yes. But you wouldn't be able to exceed the 1K per term for your mentor. Yes.
But if you're part of both networks.
Go for like a TTN, and so there'd be just 2 separate buckets. Yeah. But we just want to make sure that you don't sign up on Tuesday night, because ITTN is Tuesday night, right? So you want to make sure that, yep, so then you're good. Okay, good question. So because the stipends will be for the mentoring and not the meetings, just know that you will get a certificate for attendance, and that's part of your reapplication. So we still really want to encourage you that community is essential to helping you in your progress with your mentoring and getting that community and support from other mentors and from your lead. Okay. So I think I'm ready to hand it over.
Okay, let's have some fun. So let's get out a device. If you have your